test themselves against another ranked team, as we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up the 3rd down. And the Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Back to throw again. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, there's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the 1st down for a new set of downs.
The Sooners pick up enough to get a 1st down there. They're going to run it here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab on the move. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
So the ball changes hands, and the offense finds itself backed up inside their own 10. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. This one's going to fall incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And here's the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down, and he's going to float this one to the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. And the Sooners looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they take the early lead. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the Herons team able to make the crucial recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. In the last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
He's going to take another shot right here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tough running there. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
He hands it off from the gun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense will line up, a chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Finds his man. Has the first down. Brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
On the run, he'll let it go. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to...
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this is great defensive football. Get out on the edge, use your shoulders, wrap up, and take control of that defender. Use that hit stick for a big loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
The Sooners look to keep this drive moving. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's the running back in the flat. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's 3rd and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
Great job with the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Now the try here for the extra point. With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. He moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
They look to throw it here on second down. Going for a big play downfield. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Chris, 1, 2, 3 is bad enough, but 4 interceptions in one game, they have no chance of winning this game if they continue to throw the ball into coverage.
And they get the completion. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pressure is coming. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create...
Oh, and he fumbles. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The pocket breaking down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this time it's complete. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. About 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. It'll be 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. This 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. First down. They're going to throw the football. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Across midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Wow, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Close to the tight end. He's got a receiver wide open here. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
There's a wide-open receiver complete. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. They'll hand it off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up a 3rd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
There's another interception with Reeves in track. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral people.
Got space, looking to score. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Lining up to try the extra point. They tack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
28, Notre Dame, 14.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Handoff here from the shotgun. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
And that's good enough for a first down. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Oklahoma 28, Notre Dame 14.
There's the handoff.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They go with a direct snap. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They've been very efficient. 3 for 4 on fourth down. Now they're going for it again. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense cannot be stopped. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Notre Dame 14.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Running back with the football. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all day? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Got him, he's sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down after that previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And they've got him. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the tight end grabs it over the middle. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. First and goal, handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Second down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. But at what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down play coming up for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. A big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away.
42, Notre Dame, 21.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going to take off. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. It's a big win.
This team was incredible.